Here at the Labyrinth comic book store, they specialize in more than just comics. They also have a variety of art books to help inspire Sheridan students, as well as support them by selling post-grad work. I had the pleasure of talking to the owner of the Labyrinth, who is also a former Sheridan graduate.
So this store was, the business started actually like when I was in Sheridan College, and I finished, I was in computer animation. After not using all my money to pay for classical animation, then I didn't have enough money to pay for the whole year of computer animation. So I broke down and I started selling books at the school. I sold some out of my desk, and that wasn't really enough. And then we got like a vending from the student union, and it worked out pretty good. Like I didn't make a fortune, but it was enough to help me kind of finish off the rest of the money that I owed. And then when school finished, I got a job in animation, but my wife took over selling. We said, hey, this is not a bad business, let's try it. So I guess it's a third of it is art books, a third of it's, and then the other, a third of it's graphic novels, another 20% is manga, and there's a few percentages with comics and toys and t-shirts and stuff. And also lots of movie posters, but they're...
The Labyrinth also gives Sheridan grads extra recognition by promoting their work in the store.
Yeah, we have a shelf dedicated to students' work, and actually we're probably going to create a second shelf for art books specifically, because right now we have graphic novels, a whole shelf of that. Yeah, there's a lot of Sheridan students that have really succeeded, but not all of them have put out books, you know. So far we've had one event. It's been a comic book sketching jam, so sketch jam, and these are basically comic books. They're real comics, and the cover is made of blank cardstock, and typically famous people will draw on them. However, there's lots of talented people at Sheridan. So just to show you, this is a really great comic. It's drawn by a Sheridan student. Her name is Mallory Taylor, and here the drawing goes around. But basically inside, it's actually a real comic book. So there's a bit of the thing with these comics is originally the cover is completely blank except for the logo, and the person had to draw on it. And this is another fantastic one by Josh Moniz, from both of which are Sheridan students. And
I also had the pleasure of talking to Dan's wife, who works with him at the store.
And these are just some of them, and actually it came out really good. Yeah, and actually all these artists never done one before. Actually more of these or any other events, we're not sure of which ones right now, but we did held some in the past at our downtown location. To name a few, we did do like fundraising for World Vision. We did like some art shows, and we brought in comic artists. We did some comic signing. We did some also artist signing. So we did do some other events in the past. We have membership in the store. Every 10 book you buy from us is the average of your purchase that you get back as a store credit. As long as the item is not on sale, that you get back as a store credit. We have it for art books, we have it for graphic novel, we also have it for comic books. And it's free to join. Everybody is welcome to join anytime. It's a great reward system that we have.
We charge US prices for a lot of stuff, plus every 10 books people buy, we give them a free book. And then we do have sales from time to time, as well as books that we buy cheaper. We always search for cheaper books, and we mark them down right away, so if we have those. So we're here to provide, like, I guess, the best selection of art books and the most reasonable prices we can do as a small business, right? And we offer like personal service. So, I don't want to say you have to buy from us, because I really don't believe that. I think you should decide for yourself where you want to buy it. But if you find it convenient and if you like us enough that you want to buy from us, we really do appreciate it. We do show us our appreciation. We give out free stuff as well to show appreciation. But really, like, I'm not going to be able to tell you you should buy from us. It's not really what I do. The thing is, when I was a student, I was scouring like everywhere to find this kind of stuff, and whenever people find us, they're always surprised and say, oh, I'm from a country where they don't have this. But you know what? There's nobody else in the whole country of Canada that has this. And there's nobody in the US that has a store like this. There's no store like this anywhere, I guess, in the world except for here. And because my background is an animator, I pick books that would appeal to illustrators and animators, because this is a secret, but when you take animation art and you put it in a book, it's illustration. And but at any rate, so the book selection is really different than any other books. You don't find this selection of chapters, whatever. You may find some stuff online, and they may be able to compete with you because they have higher volume. And as a small store, we can't always do that, but we do offer a lot of unique stuff, signed stuff, limited edition stuff that isn't available online. So pick up that stuff if you can. But really, we're not going to be pushing you. If you want to support us because you like to be able to look at the books that nobody else is carrying and so forth, then hey, you're benefiting yourself as much as us. We always feel like if you look back at money, if you had $10 10 years ago, can that get you as much today as it could now? No, it was worth a lot more before. So money goes down in value. The books actually, some of them go up in value. They become collectibles, and we always feel like customers are getting the better half of the deal. We're getting money to pay the bill, but they're getting the cool book that they can keep for like a long time. It's not like going out to a restaurant when you eat, the money's gone. With the books, you get to keep it, and then it actually appreciates in value for a lot of time,
As you can see, it's easy to get lost in a good book here at the Labyrinth. For ATM, I'm Colin Mina.
To have a big laugh for a second there. Okay, yeah, so I should look at you.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2,
Oh my
3,
gosh.
go.
Ready? Okay. So what's the difference between this store and the Toronto store?
It's actually the same stuff. It's just the layout is different. This store is a little bigger than the downtown location, but it's the same products that we sell. We're just catering more to the Sheridan student.
And why did you open up at this location?
We opened this location because we used to sell right in Sheridan College until vending was stopped, and we have no access to Sheridan students. So this being closer to Sheridan would be the best place. That's why we opened here.
And would you like to talk about the Sketch Jam?
Sketch Jam, we had a Sketch Jam just last Thursday, just to get the students and artists out.
For a sec.
Oh, because we can't say last Thursday because...
Oh,
Sorry
that,
about
don't
that.
mention the date.
Just
I kept
had it.
plugging Dan
Just
about
because,
that
yeah.
too.
No
yeah,
date.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
really, everybody does it. I'm the worst person for
Okay.
it. Otherwise, that's really good. Okay.
Just mention there was a Sketch Jam, and how do we not say the date? Okay, we just had a Sketch Jam just to bring our artists.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
no, okay, don't mention dates. Okay,
All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Ready?
you-
Okay.
yeah.